Baby, this tea is piping hot, and especially if you ain't got Facebook, TikTok, and all that, I got you. Let's get into it. As you can see, I got this screenshot off The Voice. Danny threw him out, but they got back together that night. Now let's start. Danny said, first, the relationship is fake. Now the breakup's fake. It's y'all that's delusional at this point. This girl must need y'all to run up her views to get paid, because why are you still mentioning me? You really upset that nothing you say bothers me. My store is still flooded with customers, and my online portal is still flooded with over 900 tax partners. And if we're still handling everything in court, why are you still trying to make yourself relevant? Also, according to being a mentor, I can bet money there is no other MF in the tax game who've helped more people than me hit six figures and millions, and those are facts. Line them up and we can go tax partner for tax partner and see whose tax partners really get into the bag. That's why you're so upset and obsessed with me. Nobody want to hear that same S. Because if I was this and that, why am I still free?
Girl, we is co-workers in the courtroom right now. Of course I'm going to mention you. And if we're handling everything in court, why are you still trying to make yourself relevant? Baby, I got a platform. I got to be relevant. Baby, I got a friend firsthand that'll shut all that shit down you talking about. This and that, why am I still free? Baby, the feds move slow, baby. Rome wasn't built overnight. And them motherfucking cheekbones won't either. You hear me? Let's talk about how your ass decided that you want to go to the cemetery after you done wrote my name along with other people's names that you don't fucking like.
Then Sharelle states, what kind of voodoo is it when you write somebody's name on paper, burn it in, I assume, water, take it to the cemetery and pour it out while you're praying to your God in quotation marks? I'm trying to see something. Then you got Corey posting quotes, piles to read. Sharelle claps back and say, Danny, a few questions. Danny, how are you giving away a Tesla that you sold to an Auto Nation? Why won't you give Brittany her G-Wagon back? Why is Ari having to pay Peach Cobbler employees out of her personal account? I have more coming. And can somebody find me the rapper Rollo? Danny said he her next victim. Oh yeah, Danny, catch that mortgage up. That $15K monthly eating you up, huh? Danny responds, OMG, the lies people tell to get clout. According to the G-Wagon, I took off her hands to help her to keep her from losing her car, just like she lost her mansion. So she's not getting nothing back until she get my money back. 2, my mortgage is on auto pay. I've never had any problems paying a bill because I never lost anything. 3, payroll for my company comes out of the business account, and 7 shifts sends payroll to the employees. 4, I literally sold that car because I was going to let Corey raffle the car off next until I seen the was crap. I only drove that car once and it was literally no use for it. This is her receipt. You can pause and read. Y'all, Corey and Brittany has linked with S. Hodge, but I had to look out for both of them. Then she said, save your life and clock that TB. She also posts, Corey can't even pay his phone bill. I wasn't going to expose this dude, but I swear this man is dead broke. He's surviving off $600 to $1,000 every 2 weeks from YouTube. Then you can pause and read the messages where Corey gives her a list of stuff that she need to pay for it, and also how he's hoping to get $10K off them car raffles. Sharelle finally claps back and say, why is the co-franchise of Peach Church had to pay for half that monkey Danny got? Because Danny only had $3,500. She sent Corey to get that monkey and she had to call her co-franchise to pay for half. And Danny claps back and say, oh, Corey's mad about the monkey. Y'all, I've been telling y'all that Sharelle is a liar. I clocked every teapot that she tried to start. According to the money, I paid for the monkey. Like, girl, did you not see my account? Let's be for real. She sent the second half for me because my Apple Pay always reached the limit, and I sent it right back to her. Corey didn't have $3,500 to give the man once he picked up the monkey. Clock that T. She got Sharelle back quiet for that little while. She said, B is delusional and jealous if she think I don't got it, and that's that. Corey just mad because he thought he was about to get $50K to invest his music career. Man, you haven't made a hit yet, so why should I invest in you? See, niggas prey on women who they think is vulnerable, and he thought he was going to get some money out of me just to find out that I'm cheap as hell. Sharelle said quiet. She said, S. Hodge ain't got nothing else to lie about. I just clocked her whole upcoming live. Lastly, I obtained the court papers, not the managers. See, this is where you failed at. You countersued and you're suing me personally. Technically, what do I got to give you personally? From all the evidence I got on you, you're not going to win. You can't even afford a lawyer. Danny ain't got a lawyer, girl. Who the F you think I am? Pause to read the document. Sharelle finally claps back and say, big ass mansion empty and you begging Brittany for furniture to furnish it. Y'all asked her to do a tour of that mansion. Danny comes back. She said, I had to get furniture from out of Brittany's mansion. Brittany couldn't even pay the moving service to get out of her mansion, so I offered to buy certain items that she sent me pictures of to put the money in her pocket since she was going to let everything go anyways. All I got was a pool table, 2 pictures, and 2 vases, so why would I let certain things go to waste after I tried to give this girl money to save her mansion, but she'd rather save some cars. Sharelle clocked back and said Danny fired her manager because she accepted the papers from the court when the constable served her. Danny comes back and says she said the manager of Peach Cobbler Factory was fired because she refused to accept the court papers. You can pause and read. Sharelle says, whoever that lady was who told me them employees walked out on her at that church due to lack of pay, I just want to say you were right. Oh, and Danny been training at the Smoothie King store and she doesn't have any money to buy one yet. Danny comes back and says, according to Smoothie King, do y'all think I'll be going to train if I haven't paid any money? So basically she's saying that anybody can go to Smoothie King training for free without being a franchise owner. Sometimes y'all got to think about certain things.
I can say is that boy Corey kept it 100. Let me tell you, I just got off a phone call with him. He gave me first-hand experience on what the fuck Danny got going on. I'm talking about everything from voodoo to this bitch lying about how much money she got to this bitch lying about the lifestyle that she portraying on the motherfucking internet. But he said that girl sat there and she practiced voodoo. She kept yelling at me, talking about she was going to do voodoo on me, and his main words were, I believe in God, there's no higher power than God. They sitting there praying, he noticing. She talking about they pray to 2 different gods. That bitch is fucking evil. Now, he said out his mouth he hadn't been at the house for 3-4 days. Danny said it. Yeah, he went to go stay at the condo, I pull up to the condo because I'm trying to get my monkey, this, that, and the third. She trying to manipulate him. Every time he tried to leave, he said he had been trying to leave for a while now. She was doing everything in her power to try and manipulate him into coming back.
Danny says, Corey, let's settle this. If you can log into your account and show me that you got at least $10K, I'll give you this $30K check that I took out of my account just to add to my savings. Then she states, Corey just called the police to my mansion, y'all. I politely showed him the money that I spent for the G-Wagon, and clearly he was all cap, and they allowed me to write a statement. I also informed them that Luxury Lease Partners are looking for the Rolls-Royce Cullinan and the Rolls-Royce Wraith because I clearly paid them to save the G-Wagon, so therefore I'm going to contact Luxury Lease Partners in the morning and tell them the whereabouts of the other vehicles so they can pick them up. According to the G-Wagon, I guarantee you ain't nobody getting nothing back until I get my $7,850 back, or else I'm turning it over to Luxury Lease Partners too. I'll take a loss, but I'm going to surrender this one just because they're looking for other 2 because Corey don't got no money to pay them car payments and Brittany's was already behind on all 3 of them. Now, girl, I done read all that. The rest is just really receipts. Y'all can go pause and read the rest of it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.